Hey, give us your thoughts on Canelo versus Munguia. I gotta imagine you're not too happy about him not fighting David Benavidez, but give us your thoughts.
I want to say I don't want to see it, but I do want to see it because Jaime Munguia is not a chump. He had a great performance against John Ryder, who gave Canelo a little bit of problems. He went the distance. It wasn't like a shutout, but that's not who we want to see. And if this was the fight before the fight, then I would say, all right, cool. But I don't think he's gonna fight David Benavidez at all. I don't think he's gonna fight him.
I don't either.
Man,
I'm on record. I'm on record.
It's funny because it's like I'm trying not to accept that it's not gonna happen. But every month move by in boxing is like, well, you probably fight Berlanga next. It's like, bro, you moving farther and farther away from Dave Benavidez. Then David say, I'm going to to 175. Mm-hmm. It's just Munguia fight. Go ahead.
He should go to 175 because there's some great talent up there with Bivol and
Benavidez.
Yeah.
I was gonna say the timing for two fighters right now that I feel has not been fruitful for the timing for Boots Ennis and the timing for David Benavidez. Both of these guys have come around where they're such athletically gifted and talented and juggernauts in their weight class that we really won't see them challenged against anyone. And almost for the sake of, it'll be like, kind of like he was here, but who did he do it against? It's nobody for him to do it against. There's nobody that's really. Benavidez has run out of options. He's mollywopped everybody he's been in the ring with, and now going up to 175, we'll see. I think we'll see true competition at 175, but his weight class 168, where I think a bulk of his career should and could be, there's nothing else there. And on top of that, the names that he fought when he fought him, they're to the world. They're not big names. To the boxing world, we're like, yo, that dude fast. Like, you know what I mean? Like it's Caleb Plant, it's Anthony Darrell, and and Boo Boo Andre. And he made it look like nothing against all three of those guys, man.
Yeah. Well,
and we already know about Boots.
So Boots here, this is how I feel about Boots. I feel like Canelo's ducking Benavidez. I don't think Crawford is ducking Boots. I think Crawford wants to move up in weight, which he should. And Boots is just going to have to wait for those guys at 140 to come up if he's going to stay there that long. Yeah. Because there's a lot of competition. I mean, Devin Haney can come up. Teal, all those guys can come up. And those will be some big fights for him. It's just, is he going to stay there long enough? Mm-hmm. Yeah. I say he should. He should go ahead and rule that division for, a nice 5 years and wait for some competition to come up, because who's at 154? I mean, he can go up and fight Zoo or somebody like that.
You got Spence, Charlo, maybe.
Yeah, Charlo's done. Yeah, Spence. And I think Crawford. I think he might skip 154 altogether.
Yeah. I think Crawford is building his way to a Canelo fight. That's what I think.
If that fight is true about him fighting Conor Ben.
Chris Eubanks.
I'm sorry. You good? Chris Eubanks Jr. Yeah.
Oh, so he went from fighting
who?
The one young kid to fight another UK guy?
Who? Terence?
Conor Ben. Terence went from fighting Conor Ben to now fighting.
Conor Ben was
that was a mistake.
He was a mistake. Conor Ben's fighting somebody else there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Terence talking about fighting Chris Eubanks at 160.
Okay.
So I'm thinking that's building his way up to get the Canelo fight.
Yeah.
It's a solid fight for him to go up and wait.
Yeah.
I think he'll win, probably knock him out, and then he'll go one more weight class to fight Canelo. But I think they saying Canelo might fight Jamal Charlo in September after this fight.
That sounds about right. If that happens, you got to get Charlo back in the ring. You got to get him back in the ring before summer, and he's got to look. He got to look like a true threat. If he doesn't look like a threat, nobody's gonna want to see it. I think I'm on record. I felt like it was gonna be both Charlos, and then we wasn't gonna get Benavidez. So I think that that's really what Canelo's aiming for. fighters that he's gonna look good against, fighters that he's gonna make money against, and fighters with good records that that but aren't gonna pose the truest threat to him. And Benavidez is just that.
Do you think Munguia has a chance?
No, I think Munguia is gonna get knocked out in about 6 or 7 rounds.
Munguia lacks defense.
Lacks defense.
But he's young.
Too young.
Yeah.
Too young. And that and I'll say this, and then we'll probably wrap up with this. I feel like, a lot of people have been saying this ever since Canelo fought Mayweather. He's taking pages out of Mayweather's book. We can see him moving now. We see a little shoulder roll here and there. We see more speed from him. All these other things that's in the ring. And then outside of the ring, we can see him taking pages out of Canelo, out of Mayweather's book in terms of how he's orchestrating his career, who he's picking to fight, where he's picking to fight him, and the list goes on. And really, I think he chose to he didn't pick Benavidez soon enough. He should have picked Benavidez 4 or 5 years ago. Got him out of the way. It's too late now.
Yeah.
Just like Mayweather did him. So.
Well, Mayweather was, they said Canelo wasn't ready after he got, washed.
Yeah.
So you think you should have got him early, like he should have got Benavidez early, like Mayweather got.
Yeah.
him early.
Yeah.
Exactly. He should have got Benavidez 4 or 5 years ago, at least. The way Mayweather got Canelo.
He wasn't at 168 yet, though.
Should have went up to 68. Floyd had enough wherewithal to know who was coming.
54.
But to know who was coming and when they were coming. You know? And so he knocked Canelo off the horse well before he became who he became.